Okay, so it's the 22nd of September. We are sitting here. Mom to come out though. Mom, I have to go to work. I tried to call off so I can go get stuff done, but go figure. See how well that went. Ow!
Oh, sleep.
Whoa!
Wild hair.
Ow!
We'll go down Medbrook. I should be there by 6:30. Not too bad.
I'm not in a rush. Just tired.
I wouldn't either. This ain't even your day that you should work, is it?
No, sir, I'm scheduled today.
I thought you weren't.
I'm not scheduled tomorrow, but I'm going in.
Yeah.
If I had it long enough now, I can almost pull it up on my top.
Mine is too. Look at my top knot. Look at my top knot.
Mom had a top knot. That must be
I had mine cut off today.
It must be a Casper knot.
It's a Casper knot.
Yeah.
I had mine cut off. I'm trying to
So one of my people come through, they tried to say apple slices and fries, and she said apple fries. I said we should actually go online and suggest a new product called apple fries
They have them somewhere.
from McDonald's.
Yeah, they did.
That might be a little odd tasting because they're deep fried apples.
Yeah, that's what it tastes like.
What tastes better? I think it'd be tasting
Oh, I'm
pretty
tired.
good.
My back's hurting. Yeah.
So tomorrow's the all-day event. We're gonna go to Morgantown.
What's the all-day event? Oh, okay, yeah. I hate Morgantown, but that's...
Me too.
She'll be all right. I've already set it up. We got to tell them she has a COVID test set up with Dr. Mitchell. 5 days.
Don't do the COVID test up here.
Huh?
Don't do that up here.
Oh, Dr. Mitchell did it. Yeah, he's going to do it.
No. That's what they're doing during the pre-admission. She has to have that good.
No, she has to have it 5 days before.
So I'll have to go with you for that.
Yeah, this is too far in between. I've already set it up because it said 5 days prior to surgery she has to have a COVID test.
Oh, lovely. Tomorrow she gets poked.
So I told her, I set it up for Dr. Mitchell. And they set it for that day. So 5 days before her surgery. Adriana's been sick, throwing up, and they think she might have COVID.
Oh, shit.
So,
Of course, she's staying the hell away from me.
yeah,
She needs to not be around Adriana either.
that's what I told her. But no, Adriana's, oh, hug me, Grandma.
If Adriana's sick and possibly got COVID, they need to have it tested.
They did. They're waiting on her test. I don't know why they take forever for those tests.
Why don't they go to 15-minute testing?
But they say those ain't as good.
So what? I went through the 15-minute test,
I did too.
and they said I was negative.
Mine,
But yeah,
I was
the
in the
one I
emergency
went through,
room.
they told me it takes 7 to 10 business days. Within 48 hours, within 24 hours, they told me I had COVID.
I was,
So maybe they are better.
like I said, I've been tested one, and then Chrissy got tested, and she's like, oh, well, it wasn't so bad. I said, see, you worked yourself up for nothing. She's going to let Victoria do it. And I said, no, you go ahead and let them do it. I said, Victoria is not perfect. She shouldn't be able to do all that. Because what she did for Brittany, she wrote a note and forged it that she had the COVID test. It was negative. And I told Chrissy, I said, you know, how stupid can that be?
And she can lose her job.
Because I said,
if
when
they
they
test her.
find out that she did that, and she's not tested, and they put her back to, she went back to work so she wouldn't miss work, I said, guess what? Victoria will lose her license.
Yep.
I said, don't think she won't. Did you tell Ricky when he's talking to you about going to 7-Eleven, he is not, I told him before, you can't keep moving from job to job because you don't like somebody.
Exactly.
And he's staying now.
I know Ricky, I said, I dealt with Tiffany when she first came up and she was a rolling bench at first, and I just had to put her in check.
Here's the thing.
But the thing is, I was there longer than Tiffany, though.
Do your job and just keep your mouth shut. That's what you have to do.
And that's what
Like
I
I
told
said,
Ricky.
if I
I said,
could
keep
work
the
it
fucking
around,
trap
I'd
shut, go in, do your job, just shut the fuck up.
if I could work it
Now,
around.
Brandy jumps on you first, then you tell her to
No.
back off.
No, when she jumps on you first, say, excuse me, I got work to do. Or walk away.
Well, that too. I would just tell them, you know what? Leave
And
me
then I
alone.
would look at her and I'd say, I'm going to go above your head. So I'm going to file grievance on you. That's all you tell her.
File
She'll
discrimination.
stop that. Huh?
File discrimination.
Not discrimination, a grievance. That's like you're going
Well,
above
she
her.
never called him retarded either, so.
Well, that's what I said, a
And
grievance.
now if she called him a retard, he can file discrimination.
Yeah, he could. She'd get fired. I keep thinking.
I got told that Tiffany moved down to Sableton where she started.
Well, that's fine.
That's what I got told. I said, well, hey, she lives in Sableton. She's close to work.
That's
She can
right.
walk. Because she was always having problems with her car and stuff. That's why they moved her
Yeah.
back out there.
Well, Ricky started that shit. That was his fault. And I told him. I said, when you do stuff, you get obsessed with it.
Well, she was having problems with her car anyway.
Okay.
But that's not the
But
point.
Ricky should have never did like he did. So.
Yeah, Ricky's the reason why all that shit went down.
And then also, like I said, uptown, I knew he got all them mad at him. They would have never transferred him so quick if he hadn't been doing shit.
I'd say I look for Brand. The way he's going, I look for Brandon Public to look at him and say, you're fired.
No, I don't think so.
Brandy, I don't think can have the right to do that because she's only walking as GM. She's not
You
a
guys need
GM.
it too bad.
But
And they're gonna
GM
say no.
Oh no, they fired Laura.
Well, that's different. She never showed up. He shows up all the
Zach
time.
and Emily left. They fired 3 other people for stealing or something.
Well, he doesn't steal, but he shows
But he
up.
runs his mouth.
That's all he does. He runs his mouth. And that,
And
didn't
that
run
right
my
there
door.
will cause him to get fired real quick. Is Brandy goes up to Chris, who's now the GM. She runs her mouth enough to him. Chris will either A, get tired of it,
Yeah.
let her go, or B,
Right,
he'll
yeah.
tell Ricky, you gotta go back to Clarksburg.
Yeah.
Because I can't handle the Brandy's
Well,
trouble.
the thing is, he needs to go back to Clarksburg where he can walk back and forth.
That'd
the
be
only
Ricky's
reason
better
he did.
path.
Huh?
See, we're not living in Shenton no more. It'd be better, Ricky's best bet if he went to Clarksburg.
That's what I said. He should have never transferred. I knew he would. The minute you got down there, he started in his mind thinking how he could get down there.
Yeah, he doesn't. I told Ricky, I said, you don't need to be up with fucking ass 24/7. I said, that right there could be the reason why we fight more.
Yes, and then when he's mad because you was there last night, then the other last week he didn't want you at the house. So I'd tell him, I'd say, I think you're up to something. Like I said, that's why he can pay me a little bit on the rent, and you can pay me your part, but not rent.
He
It's
could have
like a
paid
mortgage.
$150 towards the rent.
But the thing is, he is not going to come back.
But
and
we're not
say,
starting the
"You
$150
can't kick
on the
me
rent
out.
until
You
October."
can't kick me out until because I paid on this house. Say technically it's just rent. Say you have to pay rent anywhere you go, and I'm gonna put it aside. And then when it's all together, then I'll have it. And I don't think it costs that much to have that deed put over in your name.
Will you put the baby's window up?
I put it down because it's kind of hot.
I mean, it's actually kind of cold out.
It's a little chilly.
And how often do I sit there and say it's cold out?
Not very often. Is she on the feed?
No.
She goes back on at 8.
When did she last come off?
When we was in the car, 5:30.
She went on her first feed was at 12.
12, 3, 6. Well, it was like 5:30.
Okay, so about close to 7:30 she'll go back
Yeah,
on.
7:38.
Okay, then she'll have to have another one after that.
We've not been getting it in because she's been going to sleep. Because she just can't stay up from past 9.
And then you're going to have to do the hospital schedule like I would do and get up at 9
No, I'm not.
and do it that way.
Because
You're
she
going to have
doesn't
to.
hold it down. I don't know what it is.
Oh, that's right. But the thing
When
is,
you
when I
feed
was...
her early,
We had
she
a...
doesn't hold it down.
Yeah, well, we dropped it down. Well, she's getting double the amount what she was when I was there.
Yeah,
So she should be about good. As long as she's eating 140 over 160 3 times a day, 140 over
she's
one,
eating at least
160
3
3
bottles. We're trying to
times
get 4 bottles
is
in. If we-
2,400 ml.
If
mLs.
we get 4 feeds in, that's good.
Yeah, it's 2,400 mLs for the day. And that's good.
Because she gets one of those bottles is a feed. So, if we take 4 a day,
No, the way the doctor was saying 2 of those bottles made one, it equaled 1 bottle.
no, she told me, she said, I want her to have at least 3 of these a day. those bottles. 3 of the Pediasures a day. So we've been getting them.
So I roast Mary. I just said, you know what? I said, our shake machine smells about as bad as a baby's milk. So what do you mean? I said, smell the Pediasure. It smells nasty, just like that shake machine. She's like, ugh! I said, she's like, I can only imagine that poor baby drinking that. I said, she don't taste the thing.
Yeah, so she don't taste it.
But me and Bella took a taste of it. We're like, ugh!
Yeah, it's
We
not
about
real good.
vomited.
It's not real good. I'm not getting the chocolate because it stains her clothes real bad.
Yeah, that's why half the clothes are damn stained up. Don't get
I'm gonna try to
strawberry
get the
either. You better
banana,
ship get
too.
banana or fill it.
Banana and the vanilla, if
Vanilla.
that's what they got.
In that phase, Mary had to clean out the fry pan machine. And on the one area where they suction it out and back and whatever, she go, I said, you sure you want to be a CNA?
Yeah.
So I know I can handle it. I said, but you can't even handle that.
How does she can't handle that?
I said, it's just mold. It's just,
Okay, tell you what, every time my little baby poops, I'll bring her to you. See if you can handle that, you'll be good.
yeah, there we go. I'll be like, hey, I'll make it. Yeah, I'll tell her that Saturday. Like, if we wanted to test to see how well you can handle your stomach.
Yeah.
You want to learn how to handle your stomach real well, I'll bring my daughter in. You can change her every time. Especially when she gets diarrhea.
She doesn't. Well, she don't get diarrhea as much anymore.
No, I'm just saying, we'll make sure that the shittiest, disgusting
Sign
type
up
of
for
part.
small groups.
Here you go, Faith.
What's that? JCCWW.
Sure.
It says sign up for small groups. I don't know what that means.
That's in Fuel City.
I know.
They have group sessions.
Oh,
Right before church, they'll come in, you'll see it, you'll talk, you'll go into the sermon, pastor will make an announcement. But basically, the groups is like your Sunday school, pretty much.
yeah.
But you have other, like right after Sunday school, you'll go to groups. And after groups, you'll come into the sermon area, you praise and worship,
How
and listen to
how
pastor
does
minister,
Pastor-
and then you go home.
How does Pastor Brian do it?
Pastor Brian, he just does Sunday school, sermon, go home. Praise and worship when you get in, praise and worship before you leave, go home. Pastor Brian's a real good pastor.
I know he is.
I just have a hell of a time hearing him.
I know he is. 'Cause
He was trying to talk to one day. I said, Pastor Brian, could you please put the mic on? I can't hear back here. He's like, oh. I said, hold on. They got the mic, and he was had to hold the mic. And some of them older folk couldn't hold him either. They had the hand like this with a piece of paper sticking in their ear. That's why I spoke up. I said, I'll speak up for you. Watch. I stood up and said, Pastor Brian, do you mind putting a microphone on? Some of us people can't hear. Especially me, I can't hear half of what you're saying. So they got the mic hooked up for him. He don't really like using the mic because he feels he talks too loud.
Nah, Joe.
I said, Pastor Brian, I said, your voice is too daggone soft. But buddy, when you want to yell, you can sure yell. I said, if you have to just do that, yell. Yeah, none of us will take offense. It'll just be like you're talking. He just started laughing. His wife's like, you guys all got issues. And I looked at her and said, if you only had bad hearing.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like, oh, got it.
I wonder which side's open.
None. I gotta call Mary.